Everyone's a kid at heart. October 16th, 2018. When we were kids, the Magic 8 Ball was the end-all be-all of authority. Just like when the Godfather Don Corleone gave his final word, whatever the answer the plastic ball gave us was the answer, period. Of course, we would cheat if we didn't get the answer we wanted by posing the question differently in order to get a second chance. Most of the time, we could manipulate the answers, but if the answer we wanted came up immediately, we knew that meant it was for real. Many years later, when I was in advertising, one of the media buyers, Susan, had a Magic 8 Ball on her desk. Being thrilled to see one after all those years, I picked it up and shook it excitedly. Susan said, Whoa, you can't shake the ball like that. How would you like it if you were shaken and then demanded to answer a question? You need to caress it, talk slowly and clearly when asking the question, and wait patiently for the answer. She was dead serious, and you better believe I never shook a Magic 8 Ball ever since. So the other day when I was getting gifts for some of my son's friends at Creative Kid Stuff Toy Store, Magic 8 Balls were on display by the cash register. The slogan on the packaging says, "Solving life's dilemmas since 1950." And there are 20 possible answers. Most likely, no. My sources say no. Signs point to yes. Ask again later. Reply hazy, try again, etc. Admit it, we all wanted outlook good at some point in our lives. And so I put 2 Magic 8 Balls onto the counter to purchase. One for my friend Christy, who just turned 50 years old, and the other I'm hoarding for someone who will get good use out of it. I'd envisioned Christy bringing it to work so that her coworkers and clients could ask away. It was a fun pinch. However, I didn't think it was enough. I wanted to give her more. I promise you that I wasn't looking for anything else for Christy while I was in the toy store, but before I could even ponder another gift idea, I saw this. It's a modern-day Light-Brite. Instead of having to plug it in, it's battery-operated and can be hung on the wall. Classy. I couldn't resist and bought the board with the color letter pack to go with the Magic 8 Ball. I mean, doesn't every 50-year-old woman need these toys to remind her how young she is? I felt very confident in my choices until I was driving to bring Christy the gifts. Suddenly I panicked and thought, this is either going to be great or it's going to be a giant miss. I'm grateful that Christy has a grace about her that allowed her to receive these childish gifts with an open mind and appreciation. At this point, one would think that I was done shopping for my friends at the toy store. Remember, I went there to get gifts for 10-year-old boys. But I found more treasures. I don't make it a practice to try to buy all my friends who are 40 and older gifts at toy stores. But while I was looking at fun pop sockets, I saw this unicorn pop socket. It reminded me of my friend Rena, whose 49th birthday I totally spaced. Rena is rare and one of a kind, and she lives among the flowers and the moon. I had to get her the pop socket. She's also an avid music lover, so when I saw these headphones, I thought they would be perfect for her because although she is a complete dog lover, she is as cool as a cat. The headphones are sparkly, but they're blue, so they're not too girly, which she totally noted. Sorry for the links, but I gave these pinches to Rena before remembering to take pictures. I find it fascinating that for Christy, who is super current and knows all about the trends because she has kids in college, I bought throwback toys. For Rena, who is super old school, she is not on social media at all, and her taste in music is totally 80s, I bought millennial must-haves. It just goes to show keeping an open mind and being lighthearted could lead to the purchase of thoughtful pinches without thinking about an age limit or, even more importantly, an agenda. Just unexpected fun found at an unexpected venue. Before I go, I wanted to give full disclosure. I just received the book entitled The Golden Rules of Blogging and When to Break Them for my birthday. In the book, it states rule number 14, killer headlines are essential. Understandably, I wanted to have a fitting title for this entry, but adult toys or toys for adults were very misleading. Imagine the search engines having a field day with those keywords. Boy, did it take me forever to come up with this title. Pinches, Barb.